Hello everyone, Chemastro with you today. The guy who knows the future. The guy that you need to follow right now if you want to know the future with him too. In the past few weeks, I have been providing multiple predictions about Bitcoin and where it's at. If you're not following me on TradingView.com, Chemastro official, you need to do it now. You're gonna see multiple ideas I have posted since, let's see, January 14th, so start of the year. I've been eyeing, and let's say eyeing, because I've been really using my eyes and all my senses, actually not just my eye, to really grasp on the situation of Bitcoin. And I try to explain what people like to call the Bitcoin cycles and why it's not 4 year, it's a little different. Watch my video about the Bitcoin cycles, and I said who, because it's an entity that controls the Bitcoin cycles. But this video, I want to mention what is going on with the price action. But before I go and explain what's going on now, I want to get back in time to January 14th and show you what was my prediction. When Bitcoin was going up and it had its nice pump from the lows of the 16K all the way up to the 20K, I said, hey, don't get too excited too early. It's actually not Gartley, it's a bearish crab, baby. So what is this? This is a pattern, a harmonic pattern, and yeah, I like to use patterns. I don't just like to use patterns, I like to use patterns. I like to use waves. I like to look into divergences, oscillators, so many things that can give me an idea about the price action. And to the top of that, I love to use astrology because I like to look at the whole price action as a cycle of human behavior. Okay, without getting in deeply into that, and how the human behavior is influenced by so many factors, and it had to be astrology one of them. And using the technical tools of looking into multiple patterns that show up in real life, and looking into oscillators, looking into so many indicators that can tell me or anybody who is paying attention that this is just a human behavior being interpreted. This is an interpretation, right, of a human behavior in just the symbols of going up or going down and candles and price action and blah 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 blah. Okay, anyhow, I predicted that no baby, it's gonna go all the way up to the 25K. Why did I pick the 25K? Because this is a big resistance from the past. This was a big resistance from June or July, something like that. And a psychological resistance also, because 25K, we know it's a nice number, right? Like a lot of people are going to be putting the take profit at that point. A lot of people that will be bidding against Bitcoin will be coming at 25K. You know what I'm saying? So this is one of the big numbers that you need to pay attention. But that wasn't the only thing that made me think that 25K is a great resistance, is a great point to be a great resistance. It was also this beautiful formation of this insanely accurate crab, bearish crab. Please go ahead and read about these harmonic patterns to know more about them. But you can see here the numbers are just aligning the percentage between the first leg, the second, the third, and the last one, 1.68. That was just so insanely great and accurate and beautiful. That's why I was so confident about that. And I did post about this once. I did post about it twice, and I did post about it also again 2 days ago. Let me double check again. February 16th. Actually, I posted about 2 days ago. And I said, okay, baby, 25K, we're getting there, but doesn't mean we're going all the way up. Nope, I'm sorry. It need to retrace. It need to take a break. And Let's take a look at what's happening today. If I go to the chart, oh my God, it did touch it with a nice, beautiful candle with this big, I know, like whatever you call it, arrow. I forgot what was called this type of candle. The one with the big stick here at the top. It looks like I don't know, like an arrow or a needle, you know. It just touched the 25K and boom, goes down. This happens because there's so many open orders that has taken profit at this point, or people that were betting against the Bitcoin and they had their stop loss at 25K, just broke. It happens when you see this type of candle. That means so many orders got closed automatically. Anyhow, this is not really the main topic here, but the main topic here is, yeah, we reached 25K, it's starting going to go down. I want to take a look at some of the indicators, like let's just take a look at the MACD, for example, and the stochastic. And yeah, I'm a little old school, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little old school. Okay, I don't need this part, just go down. Thank you. That's not exactly the one I was looking for. No, not the strategy. Sorry, the MACD itself. Yep. This is the one I'm looking for. I want to put them above each other. Yep. When I see something like that, this intersection between the stochastic and the MACD, that means that's a top. Okay? That means it's a top. That means here we're kind of reaching the top. Okay? That means we're here, we're kind of reaching the top. And it's happening here again. That means it's because you have a high, and this is actually a divergence, because this high, we're creating higher highs on the chart, but we're creating lower highs. The next high is lower than the high before on the stochastic and the MACD. So this is definitely an end of a sub-bullish trend. That means we're gonna see some retracement happening here. Okay. One thing also I love about this is the Elliot wave formation. Everything is happening on this chart. It's crazy. Everything is happening, for God's sake. I never seen anything as powerful as this in my 14 years of trading. It's just insanely powerful. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just we're waiting for the next. I want to tell you something about Elliot waves. You need to understand about this. What makes Elliot waves so special is when you see an Elliot wave on the smaller time frame. If you go a bigger time frame, that means these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they need to form at least the very first chart on the bigger one, the weekly. Okay, and this is what we should be. Well, you cannot see it so much here, but when you see it going down, you're gonna see like, okay, this is the very first one. That means the second. That means the third one, the biggest one, is coming, baby. We're going all the way next year. We're going to talk about this later in the next videos. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me in TradingView if you want to know more about that. Okay, let's go to the astrology. So to sum it up, I did give you an idea about my previous predictions about this price action. I did explain in technical analysis using the oscillators, harmonic patterns. I also explained why something I'm 90% sure of, that this is an Elliott wave formation on the smaller time frames and the big time frames, but I'm going to confirm this in the coming weeks. The next thing, baby, the times. When will actually this is a start of a bearish sub-trend, whatever you want to call it. It's not going to go all the way down. Don't worry about it. Just it need to retrace a little bit. We can use our Fibonacci to predict where you're going to go. Pretty much about maybe the 68%. Sometimes a little more. I don't want to do that now. I'm just going to tell you for how long you're going to be going down. I want to take a look at the charts. Okay. Because the charts here, this type of chart, it tell me where will it go. But this type of chart would tell me when will it happen. I have to know the where and the when, the two questions that it will never be 100% accurate, but I always get higher accuracy than just using one of them. I need to use both, right? Because it's just human behavior, baby. It's just human behavior. Human behavior. Humans being afraid, humans being greedy, humans being aggressive, humans being happy, anything. Humans' emotions being translated, interpreted in just price action. This is how is it? This is how it was always been, how it has always been, how it will always be. Okay, let's just take a look here, and I'm seeing something very interesting. If you don't understand anything about what's going on here, do not worry. I'm not going to be too technical about the astrological terms. I'm just going to give you the answers of the win. Just pay attention to know when is the win. Okay, so right now, today, we are... no, I want to get to actually today. Select the current transient. Okay, today's February 17th, 9 a.m. EST. Eastern Standard Time, if you don't know what does it mean. And I'm saying the moon in Capricorn over the sun in Capricorn. This is actually not too bad when it comes to the Bitcoin. You know what? I don't want to go into the small details here, but I just want to tell you something. I've been eyeing this thing for a long time. I made a whole video about it. Please watch it. So to kind of like give you the whole summary of the video, although answer who controls it's pretty much this planet, Saturn. Okay, please go watch the video on YouTube, okay, and TradingView too. So this guy, I've been eyeing this guy for a while now, and I'm seeing that it has been going into a very interesting position. Now it's at the last degrees of Aquarius. It's gonna be shifting signs. So the planet will go from planets in astrology. It has to go through the 12 signs. Okay, you have the wheel of 12 signs. It's based on time, based on actually looking into the sky. If you have a good telescope, whatever it's called, you can see this guy right now with a specific angle. And based on this angle, we specify its position in the sky. It's in the constellation of Aquarius, okay? In the 27th degree. It's going to go to the next constellation, which is the Pisces one, okay? When will this happen? Because, well, let's shift by one day, okay? Just please pay attention to the number. It's now 29th. We only have 30th. Oh my God, it changed now. Okay. For these things, you cannot be 100%, 100% accurate, but this is a very special degree because Bitcoin's natal chart, you don't know what I'm talking about, but it has a very specific point here. Venus in Pisces 0 degree. Saturn is going into Pisces 0 degree. That's a tight conjunction, baby. This is insanely strong. This is insanely powerful. This is crazy. And you know what makes it more crazy? You have the sun in Pisces. You have the Mercury in Pisces. I have so much, this type of energy, this type of influence in the, what house is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the 8th house. Oh my God. There's so many things gonna happen. Please mark that date, March 7th. But I would even say maybe you're gonna see something happening on March 5th because the moon gonna be in Leo in the first house. So mark that date, March 5th, March 7th, and from now on, we're gonna be entering a new era. Not era, like it's a 2-year cycle now. It's a 2-year thing. It's a new trend with Bitcoin. Things gonna happen. Trends gonna shift. So my prediction again is, let's just open the chart. Where the hell is the chart? Okay, so I really don't like TradingView sometimes. It's a little confusing. Want to get to my chart. Okay. Whatever. So let's put a line here. Okay, vertical line at the March 7th. Oh, nice. I'm gonna put it here. Okay. So I'm seeing Bitcoin going all the way down, taking a break. Then here, baby, something gonna happen. Will it go more down? I really doubt it. Will it go all the way up? I really think that. Maybe not. Maybe it's gonna go a little down before it boom explodes. But there is an explosion happening here, baby. There's a lot of explosion happening in the month of April. End of March, April. March and April. There's a lot of things happening in March and April. You knew it was gonna happen. A lot of people gonna be saying things. Maybe people gonna be more scams. But no, March is a very special month. This is something that hasn't happened in 2 years when Saturn gonna go to the next thing, you know. It's a very interesting time. Okay? Mark your calendar. Pay attention. Bitcoin is going to go down. I'm going to buy Bitcoin in the first week of March. When I see it going all the way down, that means I know what I'm talking about. Around the 20K. Yeah. Let's all eye the 20K. 20K. Okay? When it goes to 20K, around the first week of March, mark my words, I'm buying Bitcoin. I'm buying Bitcoin and I'm hodling, or whatever you guys like to call it, for a long time. Not very long time, but if you check my videos, I'm going to let you when to stop, when to really ditch Bitcoin, because you cannot just keep it forever, right? You want to be making money. You don't want to be just a loyal forever. Loyalty is good, but making money is bad, right? Okay, that's it. Tune in, subscribe, follow me, Chemastro, the guy who knows the future. If you want to know the future with me, join me. Bye-bye.